So after using the LG G4 for a couple of months now, it still is the best OLED TV I've ever used, and if you've bought the TV recently yourself, chances are you probably feel the same. So it's a great TV, but I'm actually keen to hook this TV up to a native LG surround sound system that is made for the LG G4, and well, thankfully, LG has sent a unit out for me to test in this video. Hey friends, Andrew here, hope you're well. This is the LG S95TR sound system, and it's a Dolby Atmos compatible 9.1.5 sound system with triple upfiring soundbar, a dedicated subwoofer, and 2 wireless rear speakers. So on paper, this seems like just another surround sound system, but why these are unique and why I'm really excited to test these out is because they unlock LG only audio features like WOWOrchestra with the LG G4 TV. But before I get into those features, let's unbox all of this and set it up. So included in the big box is the full 810 Dolby Atmos soundbar, the 2 wireless rear speakers, and the subwoofer. I think they all look pretty sleek in black, especially the soundbar. We also get a remote control with AA batteries for controlling the system, a wall mount bracket if you want to mount the soundbar onto a wall, a HDMI cable, manuals, and warranties. I love that the rear speakers are also completely wireless to achieve that full Dolby Atmos surround sound system without the cable clutter. So after plugging all of this in, the next thing that I recommend you do is actually jump on the LG Soundbar app on your phone and then run the AI room calibration test. And what this does is it measures the dimensions of the room and detects the positioning of all the speakers. Then AI analyzes the spatial info and will automatically optimize the audio settings itself. This is pretty important, obviously, because every room is different. The setup and the structure and the furniture is different. So what it does is it calibrates everything to your set room. And after the calibration, it definitely makes a difference since this room has extra high ceilings. And I think it's great that it saved me some time from manually calibrating sound settings myself. But if you prefer to, you can still manually adjust every single speaker and its sound stage in-app. And also the other thing I noticed right away is how loud these speakers are. The 810 watt power in these is crazy loud. So take a listen to the difference here. This is the before and after calibration test. Something I noticed after the calibration is that this feature automatically adjusts the sound quality and volume even when the placement of the rear speakers are not appropriate, for example, thanks to lack of space or furniture. It's great that the right speaker adjusted its own volume after the calibration for an equal listening experience. So in the new WOW interface here on the TV, I can now check that the entire sound system is connected properly and manage the different sound modes from the LG remote in one spot, so no extra receivers or other inputs are needed. Now that the sound system is set up, let's try the WOW Synergy features. It's an interesting feature name, but what it does is it uses LG TV speakers on compatible LG TVs like the LG G4 right here with the soundbar for synchronized audio. And that's pretty cool because you're not leaving the TV speakers to waste. And that's great, especially when the LG G4 TV already has really great speakers. So going into the LG G4 menu now, we've got a new WOWOrchestra mode and interface now, and this is going to let us use these external speakers on the soundbar and the entire surround sound system with the TV speakers at the same time. And testing these out, these are great and really immersive. So I'll turn the mode on and off and let me know if you can hear a difference from the LG G4 TV speakers only to the WOWOrchestra, taking advantage of the entire surround sound system with the TV speakers included. So take a listen. The LG G4 speakers are already great. I've mentioned that in the review video, but the S95TR with the WOWOrchestra on takes the sound to another level, especially with the rear firing speakers. The soundstage is wide and tall. The bullets sound like they whiz around the room in movies. And even dialogue is so much easier to understand, and that's thanks to the dedicated up-firing center channel here that is unique to this soundbar and focuses on dialogue specifically. So moving on to AI Sound Pro, we know that this mode is great on the LG G4, but it sounds even better on this soundbar. It's another feature unique to the LG G4 and S95TR together. So when AI Sound Pro is switched on, AI analyzes the content to enhance audio and outputs it to the soundbar and speakers. So having used AI Sound Pro for a couple months now and now testing it with the S95TR, the AI does help bring out the right soundstage for the right content. And that's particularly useful because content these days consists of so many layers of dynamic audio, from conversations to sounds of nature and other SFX. So it does a pretty good job knowing what to pull out of those sounds and sort of like amplify. And LG's Smart Up Mixer feature means we can take advantage of all the speakers for multi-channel sound because it converts two-channel audio into virtual multi-channel sound. Now, when it comes to gaming and movies, the Wowcast feature comes in clutch to wirelessly and even losslessly stream the audio via Wowcast through LG's latest TVs like this G4, but even the C4 and M4 OLED TVs. I've also tried streaming music from my phone via Bluetooth to the soundbar, and it works perfectly. But also, we can't forget that this sound system has a full 810 watt of power, and it is seriously loud. I wasn't even able to turn it all the way up because, yeah, the neighbors blocks away would be able to hear the sound system. It's really that loud. So really the coolest part here is the fact that you can integrate the TV speakers with a full surround sound setup, and then the AI and WOWOrchestra integration works together to bring pretty great clarity. No matter where I was sitting, I was surrounded by a big, wide soundstage for a pretty immersive experience that perfectly suits the already world-class LG G4 TV. But if you have a different LG TV or LG soundbar, don't worry, these features aren't just unique to the G4, so you're not left out. For example, the LG S90TR perfectly matches the LG QNED series of TVs, while the LG OLED C series matches the LG SC9S soundbar, and there's even an ultra slim wall-mounted SG10TY soundbar made for the G4 too. All these soundbars that I've mentioned activate the WOWOrchestra modes, so you'll still be taking advantage of the great TV speakers too. So let me know if you have any questions on this setup below, and if you made it to the very end of this video, drop the code word comment surround sound and I'll give it a like for watching until the end. Thanks again to LG for partnering with me on this video and sending out the sound system for me to test, and as always guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.